On today's Mojo, we are talking about the finale of Survivor 50. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Claude, and this is Drop Your Kiwis.
Finale, Claude. A few weeks removed.
Yeah.
Scheduling conflicts and whatnot, but
Yeah, been a bit busy.
hey, we've been a bit busy, but we can still talk about it. It still happened. I like how it started. It was so refreshing seeing Jeff come in and jump out and start the episode in the live. Oh man, I've missed these live reunions.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Do you like how he started off saying thanks to all the new fans that have come in because they saw that Mr. Beast and Zach Brown and that were on the show?
Yeah.
I wonder how many people actually tuned in because of those.
Yeah, maybe I mean, Zach Brown got like a massive push, so I'm sure he probably brought in a bit of country music community, but
it's true, yeah.
I don't think Billie Eilish brought in anyone. She basically bagged on the fact that she was on the show when she finally talked about it.
So funny.
Like scoffed at it.
I know. Cracks me up.
And then who else? Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast probably brought a couple of people.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's got a lot of crossover in the sense that.
Yeah, and Jeff went on his show, so
that's true.
It was kind of like foretold for a while that he was going to turn up. And then who else turned up? What was the fourth one?
I guess Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, Jimmy Fallon. That's right. Yeah, I don't think he brought anyone over.
No,
just made people hate Jimmy Fallon. Yeah.
Funny.
But yeah, I like the. I mean, looking at how it like panned out and how we had it, like the alliances mapped in the last episode, we got a couple of like predictions right. The fact that we got Joe and Rizzo's final three correct.
Yeah,
but we said that Jonathon wanted to go with Aubrey, which was wrong because it was pretty evident at the end that it was going to be
Tiffany and Aubrey.
Yeah, the two on the outs.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Tiff was pretty aware of it too straight away. She got back and she was mad at everyone, especially Aubrey.
Yeah.
Because I guess she knew that Aubrey was going to be next, and she was mad at Aubrey for not realizing that, but more not, I guess, doing anything about it, which was obviously the right move for Aubrey, but frustrating for Tiff, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you reckon? Yeah, good position for the three boys there to.
Yep.
Like
definitely
correlate and be like, we need each other for the thing for the end.
Yeah, especially since it felt like I guess they all felt like they could win against each other.
Yeah.
Which I thought was interesting.
Like, yeah. I mean, yeah, you're always going to be the hero of your own story, I guess. But yeah, they didn't have like astounding differences in their game, I guess. They all had faults in their game, whereas Aubrey and Tiffany kind of had a stronger path and a more direct connection to the jury and stuff
exactly,
like that.
Yeah. They were just a lot more likable, I think.
Yeah.
That's what it mainly came down to.
What do we see at this opening? Not really too much, do we?
Nah, I don't think so. I mean,
2 more days.
Yeah, we saw Aubrey and Jonathon have a conversation at the start, talking about who's better at fire between them, which I thought was interesting.
Between Tiffany and Jonathon?
No, between Aubrey and Jonathon.
Oh, right.
Because Aubrey was saying, I won my fire making, but I was really slow, whereas Jonathon lost his, but he was against someone who was really fast. So
right, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that
so I thought because of that conversation, it was going to come down to them deciding who to put in out of those two to beat Rizo at the end. But I mean, I guess.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were probably just foreshadowing that fight was going to be a big moment of this season.
Yeah.
Or this episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we leave the island and come straight back to the finale.
Yep.
And
We get Suri.
Cerie's Spirit of Survivor Award.
I know. I thought that was quite cool.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah. What do you think of the trophy that she got? It's like a fire.
I thought it was cool. Yeah. I mean, I get
Yeah.
it. Obviously, it doesn't like mean much by itself, but
Yeah.
I mean the speech that Suri gave and all the audience there and Jeff, the
Yeah.
speech that he gave to her and her
Yeah.
crying obviously meant a lot to her. So
Yeah.
it was cool to watch.
It, it,
Yeah.
it was really good. The fact because in the previous episode or the episode that she left, her goodbye was like very very fast for because it was like a double elimination. I
Yeah.
think, right? So yeah, her send off was like so quick for the amount that she's put into the show. So I did think it was quite good that she got her moment in the sunshine and won the award.
Yep.
Even though it didn't hold any fiscal value or anything like that, but emotional. Do you think we'll ever see Suri again, or is this seemed like a pretty definitive send off, right?
Yeah, I'd say we probably wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we did, but I'd say we probably won't, just because there are so many Survivor characters, and
there are.
She's getting old, so
yeah, and she just played like her best game, right? So
yeah,
where's she going to go from here?
Yeah, it's going to be very hard for her to top this.
And she needs a player like Ozzy to play, though.
But there'll always be someone like Ozzy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Someone who's going to latch onto her because she's going to be a big target.
Yeah.
So I think if she does play again, she'll do well. But
7 times, that'd be crazy.
I know.
7 times.
I know. It would be pretty nuts.
Will we ever get a player that gets to double digits, do you reckon? No, right?
I don't think so. I can think of maybe Rizo, but I don't think so. That's just too many times.
That is true. It's way too many times. Yeah. Nah, Survivor's not the challenge.
No.
This is only the 6th, I think, season that we have a full returning season. So out of 50.
Because we have All Stars 1, Heroes vs Villains 2.
Yeah.
What was after Heroes vs Villains? Was it Game Changers or Second Chance?
Second Chances.
Second Chance, then Game Changers.
Winners of War. And
yeah,
then
so 6
6
seasons. Crazy. Because there's been quite a few returnee seasons, but not full returnee seasons.
Yeah,
like
because
fans versus favourites, captain seasons.
Yeah, Bruce. Captain seasons. Yeah, the Bruce season. Yeah. Is that 46 or something?
I think 45.
Yeah.
I want to say 45. But
yeah, it was because Emily called Bruce out at the start. Yeah. How she made a name for herself straight away. Yeah, so you played 44, 45. But yeah, only 6. That's not many in the grand scheme of things.
No.
So I don't know when we're going to get another full returning season. It might be a little while.
Hopefully soon. I mean, we've been deprived a lot, so
we have. Yeah. Wow. Should we have a look at this challenge?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you think of it?
This was a great challenge. I thought
I liked it a lot.
I liked the Survivor fishing pole, as they called it.
Yeah, I liked that a lot. That was my favorite part of it.
Yeah.
I like how high they made them go.
Yeah. I just love how the art department is on the next level when it comes to how they come up with these games and how they design it and whatnot. I thought it was great. Yeah. And then ramming into the pole, I thought was so good. And everyone just went for it.
Yeah. No, that was really good. I like this challenge a lot. The end was a bit same, but
yeah. When it comes down to just putting together a puzzle, that's not exciting to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
unless someone's really bad or someone else is really good at puzzles, it's just going to be whoever is ahead at the start is going to be ahead at the end. Yeah. And I guess we almost saw Tiff catch up to Jonathon, but
yeah, it was a 2-horse race, and Jonathon threw up, so that took a little bit of time out of his solving. If he didn't win, then that would have been an interesting what if.
Yeah, exactly. What if he didn't throw up?
Yeah. Yeah, he would have been beating himself up. The little athlete he is.
I was rooting for Tiff so hard at the end
Yeah,
there. I really wanted her to stay, but we got Jonathon winning, and I
yeah,
mean, it was still cool to see Jonathon win because he's like at that point, like he's such like a powerhouse player, and it's like, oh, he's actually like
yeah.
he has been in control of the season for the most part, and it's pretty crazy to
Mm,
watch. And now he's made Final Four, and yeah,
yeah. Do you think if Tiff won, they would have targeted Aubrey?
yeah, Aubrey would have
Or
been gone if Tiff won. I think
yeah, you
definitely.
know,
I think the three guys are like pretty
was
locked
solid.
in that
Yeah,
they're the final three at that point. Like we saw Jonathon talking right at the start of the episode, like after his conversation with Aubrey, we heard him talking and saying Aubrey has such a good underdog story, she has to go after Tiffany.
yeah.
So yeah.
Dun dun dun. Little do they know. I also loved that they in this challenge they put the mud and then they put the wood chips so that the wood chips
Yeah.
would stick to them. I thought that was a fun little
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. That was good.
Yeah.
No, I liked it.
Anything else to say about this challenge, or should we
No,
flip
not
back to the
really.
live tribal?
Yeah, let's go back to the live tribal where we
Sorry, not live tribal, live reunion.
yeah,
They're
live
different
reunion.
things.
Yeah. Yeah, they kind of did it a little bit differently like this year. Like instead of like having the full reunion at the end where they asked all these questions, they just kept coming back to these
Yeah,
guys and talking to like one or two of them, which yeah, I thought was quite
I didn't
nice.
mind that. Yeah,
But
for the
it is
most
quite
part.
nice like seeing everyone all together. But I guess when they're all together, only one person can speak at the same time anyway. So,
Yeah,
but yeah. But yeah, we saw Christian and Devons talk
yeah,
about their friendship and their ploy, and he gets to keep the coin, which is
yeah. That
pretty
was
good.
cool.
That's got to be worth something, okay?
Surely, I mean, he's definitely going to keep it for himself. Like that's it's going to be worth more to him than anyone else. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that was nice though.
yeah. No, it was
It
very
was good
nice.
that they did give him something and
Yeah,
give that coin back to him because I know that
exactly. Yeah.
they don't even let you keep your buff anymore. I don't think,
No,
right?
I don't think so. Oh, I don't know actually.
Yeah,
But yeah.
but yeah, back
Um.
yeah.
Yeah, back
Anything
to
more to say there?
Survivor.
But
Nah,
nah,
I don't think
yeah,
so. He got his
yeah.
coin. Let's move
Yeah,
on.
he got his coin. Yeah, this is where they debate between who's more threatening, right?
Yep.
This is the real quandary, and I guess now looking back on it, maybe the mistake of the episode.
Yep, I think so.
D-
I mean, they wouldn't. First of all, they didn't know the last challenge was going to be simmotion, and then they didn't know that Aubrey was going to have practiced it and been
yeah,
amazing at it.
yeah,
So they couldn't. I think getting rid of Tiff was the right thing to do at that point because, in general, Tiff had been better at challenges. So
yeah,
at that point, they're like, who's more likely to win this Final Four challenge? Probably Tiffany. So that's the
right,
thought process behind it. And I think they were pretty like set in it. Like I think the edit
yeah,
made it out, so it could go either way. But we have
yeah,
Rizzo telling Tiff to his face that he's going to vote her out. I
yeah.
think at that point on, it's pretty obvious, even with Tiff trying to convince Joe and Jonathon to get rid of Aubrey instead. But
And
yeah,
do you think Tiff was like more scary to a jury than Aubrey
oh,
because they
definitely.
really
Yeah, I think Tiff would have won if she was in the final three. I think
with
she was
Aubrey?
just with Aubrey, yeah. Because I think the thing with Aubrey is she was just more liked than Joe and Jonathon. I guess more liked than Jonathon. No one was going to vote Joe. And
Yeah,
she was
yeah,
just
yeah,
more liked than Jonathon, even though Jonathon definitely played a bigger, better game. But
yeah.
Tiffany is also well liked by the jury, and she actually played the game, unlike Aubrey. So I think
Right.
the jury would definitely give it to Tiffany. I think Aubrey might still get votes, but
Yeah.
Tiffany, I think, wins over Aubrey 99% of the time.
I thought there was just so much weight behind the fact that Aubrey had waited so long and come back for four times. This is like
Yeah,
her fourth time. Like that was such a story that I feel like they were skirting over. I thought Tiffany was making some really great points when she was like trying to fight for herself.
mm,
Um, but maybe I'm just a fool for reading too much into the edit there.
I don't think so.
Uh,
I mean, the edit's just always going to show us
yeah,
the best side of. They're always going to tell a story of why the winner won.
yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
before we go to actual tribal council, we get an update
we
from
get a Zoom call.
we get a Zoom call from the set of uh, the
White
next season of
Lotus.
White Lotus. We get
Yeah,
some
throwback
updates
to
of
Winners at War live reunion
yeah,
with the
yeah.
Zoom call.
I know. It never looks good. Never looks as good as you think it's gonna look.
No.
Even if you dress up the plinth to look
Yeah,
like
exactly.
set yeah. Or the truss, I mean. Yeah.
Yeah,
The TV truss, yeah.
yeah.
Nice. So Charlie and
Charlie and Camilla.
Camilla are gonna go. Are you gonna watch the show just to see them? Do you reckon?
I've watched the first 3 seasons and it's an amazing show, so I will watch the show, but I will be
Yeah,
looking out for them.
yeah.
Yeah, I am very excited for White Lotus season 4.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. What
It's a very
do you
good
see a
show.
lot of parallels between White Lotus and Survivor?
No, not at
Really?
all.
Oh,
I don't
really?
think so.
Uh,
But I mean,
I think I do a lot of like snarkiness, a lot of like talking behind people's back. I think there's some similarities there.
I guess so, but yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty crazy
I-
that he wrote this season while he was in Ponderosa.
yeah, that's pretty funny.
Fuck, that's a workhorse there.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, good on him.
Yeah, good on him. Well
Congrats
done.
to Charlie and Camilla. Sucks
Yeah,
for Ozzy, who
sucks.
was obviously trying so hard to get a White Lotus cameo
Yeah,
in
he was
Mike's
pining
boot
for it.
episode.
Yeah, he was so cut when Mike went
Yeah,
away. Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Final 5
Yeah.
tribal.
Yeah. Final five tribal, going through the 7 stages of grief. And
Yeah,
I mean, what are you gonna do here? You know?
yeah. It was a pretty straightforward tribal. Tiff knew she was going.
Yeah.
It was very
She fought so
obvious.
hard.
Yeah.
What could Tiff have done better in her game? Maybe not like in this episode, but is there a point where
Um,
she kind of like could have kept other people on? I don't
trying to
know.
think back. Can't really think. I mean, the Rick
Yeah.
votes. What happened? I'm trying to think back to what happened. 3 vote. Obviously, there was nothing she could do there.
Yeah.
Um, she did the right thing by winning immunity because she would have gone.
Yeah.
The Rick vote. I guess she could have tried to keep Rick around
Yeah. It's like a
to
bit of
try
a
to be a
smoke
bit of a
screen.
shield. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe
Or Emily. Keep
the.
Emily around.
Nah, I think at that point she had to break up Rick and Emily.
Yeah.
But I mean, she didn't have to get rid of Rick at the vote straight afterwards. I think maybe that's what she could have done. Really, I don't know if she could have kept Rick. I don't know if she had the power to, because
Yeah.
since everyone else was pretty on board with getting rid of him. But
Yeah.
yeah,
You got to throw someone else under the bus. But yeah. Yeah.
exactly.
Her game really came down to competing in challenges, and unfortunately, couldn't
She
solve a puzzle
just
fast
came
enough.
up
Yeah.
short of
Yeah.
Jonathon. Well, she solved it pretty fast, but he just had such a head start. Like he was
Mm,
just on fire that challenge.
that boy can fish.
That boy can fish.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
she gets voted out and then comes out full of live tribal council
yeah,
as the order would, you know, you'd hope that the order would go.
yep.
Um, and she talks about imposter
Imposter
syndrome.
syndrome. Yeah,
Yeah.
I quite liked that because
Yeah.
I feel like in the cast announcement she was definitely the kind of underdog pick.
She got the most heat for sure.
Yeah, and she had the worst placement out of everyone on this cast on their original season.
Yeah.
So
But
um,
she played the low
yeah,
line game really well, and like what were some of her highlights from her game? Like she went and talked to Aubrey when no one would.
yep,
Like that speaks to like huge character, even though that partnership didn't run its course. But
yeah.
um,
I think her main part is that she was coming into that merge. She was on the bottom, like firmly on the bottom
yeah,
after D
with
went home,
DA,
and then she
yeah,
just kind of slipped under the radar, built herself back up to a point where she was the biggest threat in the final 5. And I think
yeah,
that in itself is pretty like she has more than earned her place among like
like your Survivor Legends and
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah,
exactly. So
yeah, yeah. Putting herself with Suri, we thought was really good.
yeah,
Just having that as the
definitely.
shield cover and whatnot, and then giving
Yeah,
Suri an extra like vote was, just made that powerhouse. And
yeah,
that always happens when like uh big alliances go at each other. Like the remnants always stay longer
yeah,
because
exactly.
they're no longer seen as, oh, this is a partnership with D, that she's her own person now and
Yeah,
she's her own vote and
exactly.
can go whatever way.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
thought
things could have
something
gone
that's
a bit
pretty big.
different, but
Yeah.
what's that?
I thought
What was
something
it?
that was pretty big, sorry for interrupting, but is that the fact that she aligned herself with Suri, and I mean this is probably speaking more to Suri's game than Tiffany's game, but Tiff got to a point where she was the bigger target out of her and Suri. Like that tribal where Suri went, it would have been Tiff going if she hadn't won immunity that episode.
True.
So I
Yeah.
think that's saying a lot to how big of a player Tiffany had become, in the
Yeah.
sense that she was the shield for Suri at that point.
Yeah, that is actually crazy to think about.
Mm.
When you look at the beach on day one, you never would have thought that Sari would use Tiffany as a shield.
Yeah.
that that would have sounded like a crazy sentence, but
Yep.
yeah, she
But here
worked
we
hard and
are.
here we are.
Yep.
So yeah, don't have imposter syndrome, Tiffany. You're
Yeah.
sick. I hope you see you again. Just
Yeah. I
practice.
think she'll definitely be back.
Yeah, yeah. I think a lot of these new era people will be back that have
Yeah.
like went far.
Yeah. I mean, we'll talk about it at the end of the episode
Yeah, we
about
should.
future returnees and who we
Yeah,
want and who we think's going to be back.
yeah.
Before we move on to the next day, I just want to talk about the tribal, how Rizzo played his idol and he had the shout out my secret Santa line. I thought that was hilarious because
Yeah,
no one knows who gave it to him still. It's
that's
still a
true.
mystery
Yeah,
because Genevieve went so early
and lied
and
to
she
him.
never
Yeah,
told anyone.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's just, yeah, still a mystery.
Yeah,
Just
shout out my
hilarious.
secret Santa. It's so
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
I haven't seen
yeah,
any exit press with Rizzo, but I want to see who he thought it came from
yeah.
because I just have no idea who he would have thought it would have been.
I think he did get asked on Tyson's, but that's the only one I've listened to. Is this
Okay.
Tyson podcast of, and I think he didn't know it was coming from Genevieve, but yeah, yeah. I guess yeah, like 1,000 things will go through your mind of who's giving me this, but
Yep.
yeah, I don't know, but yeah, he's always got
Yeah.
those one-liners. It's what makes him one of my favorite
Yeah,
players.
exactly. Yeah.
I
He's
love
just very
the witty
charismatic.
players. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He
Mm.
just reminds me of early Tyson.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he brought it up. I mean, we'll actually, I'll get to this when he gets
We'll get
voted
to
out.
that.
But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
we get the announcement of Simmotion. I can't remember the other four ones that we could
I
have
don't
voted
remember either. I
for.
was so disappointed.
I know.
Oh
I think
man.
we could have voted for the hold the idol thing. I think
Yeah, I
that
don't even
was
know
an
what the
option.
options were. All I know is that I did not vote for Simmotion.
I think
But
the
yeah, there
other
must have
one
been at
was
least
the
three options because 41% of fans voted for Simmotion, which is a lot.
yeah.
Not a.
That's,
It's not over 50, so there must
no,
have been
it's
at
not over
least three
50. That's a
options.
lot of. It's a 4/10 is a lot of people voting
There's
for
a lot
this
of
one
people.
game.
I
I
know.
think another one maybe would have been where you throw the ball up and then it like Tetris its way down, and then you got to catch it. Do you remember
Oh,
that one?
I don't even remember that one. I'd have to
Oh,
see it.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
But yeah,
yeah, I
Simmotion.
just wanted some sort of torture
Yeah,
device,
yeah.
like hand on the idol or something,
I
something that
liked
just
that
like
they.
breaks them. I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the best
yeah,
kind of final challenge.
yeah. Especially the very, very end.
Yeah,
Like we want these people to go to the very absolute limit.
yeah,
Which I mean, yeah, this kind of did. I liked that they told the backstory of this challenge, how it was just like an art department's pet project,
yeah.
and then it turned into
It is a
this.
cool challenge. It is a
It
very cool
is
challenge. I like it a lot, just not as the final
final. Yeah,
challenge. It's just a very underwhelming final challenge.
yeah, yeah. What's your case for making it endurance based?
Go, because we just get to see people get pushed to their limits, and we
Yeah,
just don't really see that anymore.
pain shots, yeah.
If it's gonna happen at some point, make it happen right at the end.
Yeah.
So do what Australia, because that's one of the things Australian Survivor does best. They always have some sort of pain, endurance, torture device final challenge, and they always get their family to come in and watch and support them, which I think makes it so much better as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially this last season of Australian Survivor.
Yeah, that was a crazy torture
That
challenge.
was insane.
And when the players like expect it, then they can kind of prep themselves
Exactly,
their brain
yeah, we
into
see
it a
that
bit
here.
more. And
I did kind of like that Aubrey did that and admitted to it afterwards, because I feel like that's going to make them not do simmotion anymore as the final challenge, because people are just going to be practicing for it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I did like that she did that, and it was obviously very smart of her to see the vote and be like, okay, I need to practice this particular challenge if there's a chance of it winning.
Yeah.
I liked
Before we
the
get
Jeff.
to winning, what you'd liked what?
I liked there was just one quote by Jeff at the start of the challenge. You've got one thing to focus on right now: balls rolling through a metal structure. I think there was enough pause between balls and metal that I just lost it. Sorry, balls and rolling that I just lost it.
Yeah, he loves his little sexual innuendos
I know.
when he can.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back
to the live reunion.
Before we even get to the being played, we get we get them talking to Steph and Ozzy, and about how they're challenge beasts and stuff like that, and then
Ozzy gets a
shirt.
shirt.
T-shirt.
Oh
my
man,
god,
that was so funny.
Especially when like Sari got a trophy,
Spirt of
and
Survivor trophy.
got a trophy and got a great send off, and
and got the SEER award at the end as well.
Yeah.
$100,000.
I know, and then
Ozzy gets a T-shirt.
How he says it too is so funny, so sarcastic. It's just like, oh, cool, I get a T-shirt.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. I did like that moment a lot, though.
Yeah, got to play your idol.
Pretty funny. Ozzy, we love you. Please play your idol.
Please play your idol. Yeah. Anything we can say to Steph there?
I don't think so. I only had notes about Ozzy there.
Yeah.
But,
back to simmotion.
Back to simmotion.
Yeah. Comes down to Joe and Aubrey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Joe... He didn't win it. No, Kyle won it in his season, didn't he?
Yeah.
Because Kyle picked Eva and Camilla for fire.
Yeah. So, he got picked to go twice, yeah.
And then we find out the result for fire making.
Yeah. One thing I want to say about this thing is I loved the editing when they got into like the clockwork portion of it. It was just incredible.
I liked it a lot as well.
Real rhythmic and like trancey, and it kind of put you in the place of how it would have been there, and how insanely intense it is to just go left, right. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a hard challenge, but then when you're in the moment and you're hearing
one tiny
balls,
mistake, is all it takes. So it's a very cool challenge. I do like the challenge a lot.
Yeah, I think I'd love to play it one day.
Yeah, I think my ideal like run of final challenges will be final 5 challenge, some like big obstacle course or maze or something like that. Something that's just huge and looks real like grand and exciting. Final 4. Have a simmotion, and then have a final 3 challenge, which is just some torture device, and then have a final 2 at the end. I think that's my ideal run of final challenges. Because obviously, I mean, a final 2 would just be so much better. In the past, final 2s have just been so much better than final 3s. So
yeah, and this is always a goat at the end with final 3s.
I know, like we didn't need Joe.
Yeah. You just slot in the goat so that you can always just burn them if you need to.
Yeah.
But
But I guess final 3s do make people play harder as well, because final 2s encourage more passive gameplay. So there's that. But I mean, I still prefer a final 2.
True. Yeah.
Aubrey wins.
Aubrey wins, and I kind of wrote down in my notes there. She's won. Like,
Yep.
she
I
got
think
to
so
the
too.
end. Yeah, I was just like, it's all over. But then,
Yeah.
man, I really love Rizzo. The fact that he's like so silly and stuff, but then can get like really, really emotional and real. I think
Yep.
that's what makes him
Exactly.
just
Yeah.
like one of the best characters we've seen in the 40s.
Yeah.
And I think it's like what he's saying is like really profound. How can you be so good but so bad? It's just like he is like very, very good at the political aspect of this game, and he's obviously very charismatic that people like gravitate to him. But
Yep.
it just takes
Yeah.
being bad at one thing and fire. It's just
I
like,
know.
yeah, you could be perfect at so many things, but you're still like not going to be good at everything. And that's like the plight of being human, really.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. But I mean, what can he do? He can practice.
He can practice.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I've seen on his
he
social
didn't
media
have
he is
time.
now.
He obviously didn't have time to practice before this season because he had
Yeah,
like
yeah,
no time between
yeah.
seasons. But next time, hey, we'll see. Surely he
And
won't be a
then
3 times fire making loser.
surely not.
Surely
Um,
not.
yeah. Do you think you can practice like during the game? Would that like draw too much attention to you? I guess you can like sort of start the
Do it in a
fire.
way, yeah. Just do
Yeah,
it in a way where you're the fire maker of the tribe. Like someone's got to
yeah, yeah,
do it. Why
yeah.
not make it be you? But
But
obviously, it would have been suspicious for Rizzo because he didn't do anything around Cam.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
So
His MO was like, Colby, we don't do anything.
yeah,
We
exactly.
just chill out, bro. That's not how
Yeah.
Survivor's played anymore. It's only 20 days.
Are you surprised that fire making won the fan vote?
No.
I am.
Uh,
I'm so surprised. 60% voted for fire making. I was convinced that there was going to be a final four vote, and I was so excited. But
yeah.
yeah, alas.
Alas, yeah. Um, I don't just throw it into conspiracy corner. They never really showed us the data, so they could have just picked whatever they wanted, you know?
Nah. I mean, I believe it.
Sure.
I believe that
No, I
it's based off what the fans vote, so there's not really much reason for them to not go with it, right? If
yeah,
if they know that that's what most people are going to want anyway. So
that's
yeah,
true.
yeah. But who's to
60%,
say?
that's quite big.
It is. But I guess
Yeah.
that was one of the ones that there's only two options, so 60-40. Not super
Yeah.
big of a difference, but
No.
definitely significant enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think like fire making is like gonna stay here forever now. Now that we've got like a rematch. The fact
Yeah.
that they had Jonathon and Rizzo, who both had
Yep.
lost in
Both
fire,
lost. Yeah.
um, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. That was the first thing I realized when Aubrey told Joe that she was taking him, like right away, as soon as they got back to camp, pretty much. Aubrey told Joe he was going to the end, which yeah, fair, makes sense.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait a second, one of Jonathon or Rizzo is going to be the first 2-time fire making loser, which is quite funny.
Yeah.
And they
Oh,
both
it's so
realized
good.
that too. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Can you reverse the curse? Before we even get to the decision or the thing, let's we go and say goodbye to the pre-jury.
this is
Which,
so funny. Everyone
yeah,
grab a Corona beer.
it was so
The
good.
product placement there. That was literally all it was. It was just like,
Yeah,
here's the pre-jury, have a beer.
have a beer.
So
Thanks,
disappointing.
thanks for the $100,000 that Corona gave us there
No,
to be the
so
official
funny.
beer of Survivor.
Yeah,
But now we know what the official beer of Survivor is. So
yeah, we know
yeah,
it. At least for now.
at least for now, yeah. Until
Yeah.
Bud Light comes in and gives them 200,000.
Mm. Like
Yeah,
how before this, we have the editing showing. We have clips of Jonathon crushing it at fire and Rizzo just being terrible. And watching those clips, I was like, is this like them throwing us off? Is this them trying to give Rizzo some big underdog story when he does win fire making?
I know. That was what I was thinking too. So we go to the fire, and I mean the tribal council, and she announces it.
God, so funny. I was like, what is going on? I thought there was something wrong with the
Same.
version I was watching. I was like,
Yeah,
is there just
yeah.
part of it that's missing?
No, same. Yeah,
Oh man,
because we
so
go
funny.
straight back to the thing, and And he walks out. I thought they were going to bring when it first happened. I thought they were going to bring both of them out
Yeah, me too. I
and
thought so
talk
as well.
about it because. But yeah, this is what doing like live TV is.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
apparently Jeff Probst wasn't watching the actual show. He was just prepping for his next segment, which is
Yeah.
what you do when you like have to run like live productions and stuff like that. So, but I don't know how they got missed because
I
Rizzo
don't
knew that
know.
he was like, not
Everyone,
supposed to come out.
yeah, everyone was very confused. Like you could tell
Yeah,
that they'd all been watching as well, and they know the order of how things were
yeah,
going. It's just
yeah,
it must have just been Jeff.
yeah.
But
Apparently
yeah, it's pretty
it was
funny.
yeah, apparently it was D at the end of the jury who like was like signaling to Jeff that it was wrong. But
That's so funny.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it was
Oh
like
man.
it was an all-time loss because like you were right in the tribal camp proportions, they really built up the tension there
Yep,
between the two of them.
exactly. Yeah.
They like it was amazing. It was just like, oh, I think Rizzo may have a chance here.
Yeah. Especially with Joe coaching him as well. It's like, is Rizzo going to get the Eva experience where
Yeah,
he gets coached and then he pulls out this win?
yeah.
Um,
Especially when
so
Joe
yeah.
Joe did that confessional. I thought that was recorded like after Rizzo had won, and he was like, because he felt bad that he essentially got Jonathon voted out of the game.
Yeah.
Um, where he was because he was just like, oh, I was just trying to give him some help, like
Yeah.
he I mean, he had a great line too of like, you've got to like give. What did he say? You got to give people a tool to come to a tool fight or something, like
Yeah,
a knife fight.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Something like
Got to
that.
give
Yeah,
them,
no, I
yeah,
just
something
like
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we we watch
We
final watch the fire making
knowing
with
what's gonna happen.
no, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty
Oh,
funny.
that was
Oh,
brutal.
poor Rizzo.
Poor Rizzo.
He
Yeah,
got crushed.
yeah,
Jonathon absolutely thrashed him, which I mean, I guess we could expect.
yeah,
Something that was quite interesting before the tribal council was Aubrey talking about how much she wanted Rizzo to lose. Because I
yeah.
thought earlier on her whole thing was I need to keep Rizzo in this game because I don't think he's going to get jury votes.
I know.
And now
Yeah,
all of a sudden she's like, I don't want Rizzo in the final three. So
I
I thought
think
that was quite
Rizzo.
interesting.
It was really interesting, but I think her thinking there was Rizzo's too similar to me.
That's true, yeah.
He's more of a nerd. He's more of a political game player, whereas Joe
Yeah.
and Jonathon have just played the strength game.
Yeah, maybe she thought that Joe and Jonathon might split votes at the final tribal council.
Yeah, yeah, that was probably more it, but
Yeah.
maybe. Well, yeah, she probably talked herself into like both scenarios, really, and we probably just got both sides of the story because she's a four-time veteran of this game and she knows
Yeah.
how to sell the TV show. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she probably just talked herself into, and the fact that Rizzo can like talk, you know, and air off anyone, probably doesn't bode well for like to bring someone that well versed in speech to the final tribal councils. You see it a
Yeah.
lot with like lawyers. You don't want to bring lawyers to the final tribal council for that sole reason. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Mm.
Rizzo goes,
See you later. He did give a
and
very
John.
beautiful speech.
Yeah, he did. He's such a nice guy.
I know. He's
He's a
very
really
good
good
TV.
sport. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a great
Yes. I
sport,
think that's
and
probably the best. I think that's probably the thing that people like most about him. He's a very good
yeah,
sport and he's just
yeah,
always very happy
yeah,
and probably quite fun to be around.
yeah.
And
And the fact that he can
yeah.
find positive in the fact that he lost and that
Yeah, exactly.
he represented his Albanian community and
Yeah.
he did it for his family and he made his brother really proud and
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of things to hang your hat on. Obviously, everyone wants to win, but
Yeah.
you got to find some sort of grace in it. So yeah,
Yeah.
day 26, we get breakfast and we get loved ones.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I liked that.
Yeah, Do you reckon the loved ones ate any of the food?
Probably. They probably gave them enough to fill them up, so
right. Yeah.
I'm sure that they
Yeah.
gave them enough for everyone.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. It would just be like, I wouldn't, if I was there with my loved one, I wouldn't eat any of the food. I'd be like, you eat everything because you're about to go into the most
Yeah.
important like discussion of your life. I
Yeah.
can go eat food in like 3 hours when I can
Yeah.
leave here.
Exactly, yeah. But I mean, yeah, again, they probably were like, no, there's enough, don't worry.
Yeah. There's
Like
heaps.
you're not in survivor mode anymore, so
No, no.
do what you will, eat what you want.
We've never seen
Yeah.
that, eh? Of, uh, loved ones come in on the final day.
No, I mean, this is the first time we've seen loved ones in New Era because it's so short. It's like
Oh, really?
26 days. This is the first
Yeah,
time we've had loved ones in a 26-day season,
yeah.
which kind of makes sense because I mean, 26 days isn't that long. So
Obviously, it takes like a few days to get out to Fiji. Do you reckon the final 5 or 6 people came out?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So Rizzo's loved one would be there, and Tiffany's loved one would be there.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, we always see that because we've heard Tyson talk about it before on Token Chains. He was like for the family visit for Token Chains, he got voted out just before that, I think it was.
yeah. That's right.
And
Yeah,
he like saw the
his brother.
car. Yeah, he saw his brother in some car driving, and he had an argument with one of the producers saying, "Why can't I see him? I'm out of the game. He's here." So,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, yeah, it probably would have been the same thing. They probably had the family members of
The other
Rizo,
two. Yeah,
Tiffany, maybe even like Suri.
Sari. Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
who
It probably
knows?
takes like a day or two to get there. Yeah, get through
Yeah.
customs and whatnot. Yeah, I'm not too sure.
But then you know what we
But
got after that, after the family visit?
what?
Another Cole Wrong flashback.
Yeah, and
Yet another one.
yeah, this is like the 4th or 5th of the season. So it
Yeah.
was just like if there was any more evidence that
Yeah,
Aubrey was about
exactly.
to win this,
Any more
it's just
doubt in
like
your mind?
shove this down your
Clear
throat,
that.
just in
Yeah.
case you forgot that Michelle shouldn't have won that season.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. I think the people who won the season won the season.
Yeah, I
the
think so
same
too.
for everything Samoa.
Yeah, I think the winner of the season isn't always necessarily the best player in the season, but I do think they always deserve to win the season.
100%, because the job isn't to play the best game; it's to convince
Exactly.
the people who have the vote that you played the best game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, not even that, just to play the best game out of the people left at the end.
Yeah,
So
that's
you can
true.
just do an
Yeah.
Aubrey and play
But man,
a
they
very weak game, but just be at the end with people who aren't going to get votes. And
or
that
piss
in
people
itself
off.
is a
Yeah,
good game. Is
yeah,
playing a good game.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
final tribal
final
council.
tribal. Yeah.
Kind of wrote down here what each person asked that I could
Yep.
remember here, but
Yeah, I think
yeah,
the main ones I've got written down are just the coach and Aussie questions.
yeah, core value that was broken from
Cool. But I quite
coach.
liked this question from coach. I think it was a good question. And I
Yeah,
feel like everyone gave a kind of good answer for it.
yeah,
I feel like all of Jonathan's answers were kind of just like not too related to the question, just like they were all just kind of pre-planned stuff that he
yeah,
had rehearsed beforehand, which was fine,
yeah,
but wasn't that effective.
yeah. I don't like these everyone answer because like it got to like they're such like long-winded answers that when
Yep.
it got to like Joe got screwed so much on this of like having to answer third and then people were on to the next thing already that
Yep.
it didn't even really
Exactly,
matter what
yeah.
he said.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure they could have come into there with a bit of like prejudice and be like, well, Joe didn't really play a game. We all had to babysit him. I mean, Suri
Yeah.
said that to his face.
Yeah, I know. That was pretty rough.
That was rough.
Oh
That was
man, she did
such
not
a-
need to say that. He was not
Oh
getting
my-
any votes anyway. That
Oh
was just
my
rubbing
gosh.
salt in the wound.
Oh
It was
my
rough.
gosh.
Very rough.
Especially
But, yeah.
to say like there's a word for it that you guys have
Oh,
created.
Oh no,
to
what was the word?
babysit me.
It was
Joe
Jotation, that's
Jotation.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
rough. That did not need to be said.
No.
Oh
It was a
man.
bad look for Serene.
I know. I quite liked how Emily was kind of being like, Joe made it this far. He beat all of us. Like,
Yeah.
just because he might not be the best out of the three there doesn't mean he's not better than all of us, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I think she was being very, I guess, fair.
Yeah.
And
She's a very fair
she,
player.
yeah, she obviously did not have her mind made up going into that tribal, like obviously
Yeah.
so many of them had.
Yeah.
Looking at Steph in particular.
Yeah.
Man,
yes.
Steph and Chrissy were pushing for Jonathon.
They were. And
Holy.
same with Coach, who was
And
like,
yeah, I feel like Coach had a bit more of an open mind, but yeah, I think he was
Yeah.
always going to be voting for Jonathon.
but
He didn't make it as
question
obvious,
was,
but yeah.
yeah. But his question was like directed at Jonathan's game.
Yeah, exactly.
In the same way that like
Yeah.
Christian's question, which like finished it in the edit for us at least, really was targeted towards Aubrey's game because like her story is just like so much more profound just because it's longer. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Christian was really pushing for people to like consider past seasons when making the decision.
Yeah. And who's going to give us the best story for
Yeah,
this season and stuff
exactly,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you all should have voted for Sari at that point.
Oh man, the way Steph was pushing for Jonathon so hard, it made me not want Jonathon to win.
What
Like
did
that was
she
the
s-
point. At this
what did
point,
she
I
say?
wanted Jonathon to win. So she was just going way too hard. She was like, she had to ask a question. Instead of asking a question, she just started talking up Jonathan's game. Like
Oh, that's
he
right.
played
Then
so
everyone
well.
was
He's the complete package. He's
Yeah.
all this. And then Tiff was like, "Is that a question?" Or and then
she
everyone
said,
just started
I'll get to
ripping
it."
into Steph. They're like, "Come on, you can't just do
Come on.
this."
Yeah.
And I think if anything, it made people less likely to vote for Jonathon at the end, which was I found quite funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And then we had Ozzy's question as well about adapting to the game, and I think
Yeah.
Jonathon fumbled that question so hard. His
100%.
his answer to how he adapted um to the game was, I had heart to heart conversations with people. Like how is that
That's the
at
game.
all adapting to anything? Like that's just something you do.
I know. You have to talk about like your previous season. You obviously lost your previous season for a reason, and it's not just you lost at fire making. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you had to come into this game with some sort of adaptation. I also think that that was a royal low blow for Joe because he didn't really change his game. He kind of played the exact same game.
But that's on Joe.
Yeah, that is
completely on Joe. He had every single
chance to,
and he knew he should have as well because he did the exact same thing last time. He got to final tribal and came third. Like if that's not reason to change up your game, then what is? You know?
Yeah, I know.
So
but
that's completely on Joe, I think.
I feel like it's still like with Rizo and Savannah, they got to go into the game without watching themselves or watching the edit or stuff like that. So they're going into it with just like, I played this sick game. We dominated that game. Let's keep it going. When it comes to like Camilla and Joe, like, and to a certain extent, I guess Kyle, they watched themselves. They watched how everyone was getting on, and not only do they have like the sores from the actual experience, they have the sores from how we all experience their experience.
That's true,
you know? So he was going in with so many scars that he just got so caged up and stuff. So
that's a good point. Yeah. He probably also had the whole thing of, if I do change up my game, people are going to be like, you're not the Joe we watched and loved, because he's like one of the most loved contestants from the new era.
100%,
like he is like, probably, would you say he's probably like the biggest player in terms of casual fans from the new era? I'd say he probably is.
He's definitely like the most like comforting.
Yeah,
I mean, the fact that he walked across tribal lines and hugged another player in a way that's not like she was in distress, you know, like he wasn't going over to do it to like congratulate her. She was in a panic mode, and he sunk a game with that one, but he showed the kind of person that he is. So I think like yeah. A
He's
lot of
not
these
being
people
brought
come
back
in
because he's a good player. He's being brought
100.
back because he's a good person.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
people like watching that.
all these people come back with like their caricatures already defined and stuff.
Yeah.
Like Christian's going to be this real sarcastic kind of storyteller. He's going to say anything and
Yeah.
everything. D's going to be this like mafioso, stare at
Yep.
you, and like
Yeah.
Coach is going to be this guy that writes haikus that don't actually follow the structure. So
Yeah.
like everyone like knows, especially like coming into a season like 50, everyone knows the kind of role that they're going to have to play within the larger story. So
Yeah.
maybe it was just that he was just like, I can't change my game enough. But
Yeah.
yeah, if he comes back again, your man's got to lie. He can have a friend. Like, you can still have your Eva.
Exactly. Yeah. You can
But
have somebody that you're not lying to. Just lie to everyone
yeah,
else.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to have a person that you're staying true to.
Well, not necessarily. Aubrey didn't. But
Yeah, that's
yeah.
true. Yeah, yeah. But she
But
had
yeah.
people that she Aubrey always had someone who she could like be like. At first, it was like Tiffany when they had that tribe swap, and then it kind of turned into Jonathon, and then it kind of turned into Devons, and then it kind of went back to Jonathon, and then only at the very end was she kind of like alone.
Also at the very start though. Like she
Yeah,
had
yeah, true.
her whole original tribe. She was just on the outs, and if they had
Yeah,
gone to
that's true.
tribal, she would have
Yeah, she would have
almost
been gone.
definitely
Yeah,
gone
no,
home.
that's true. Yeah,
So yeah.
yeah, that's not a yeah. No, you are right there. Yeah, but yeah, Joe, go lie,
So
go
yeah.
lie, buddy.
And he'll be back. I reckon he'll be back.
Definitely,
He's
he'll
just
definitely be back.
he's a very popular player. He's got to the
Yeah.
end twice. He's dare I say a bit of an Amanda Kimmel.
Oh,
He
okay.
is
Yeah.
amazing at making it to the end of the game. Not so much
Yeah.
winning, but
Yeah.
because
That
I
is
think
good.
are they the only two that have made it to the end twice and lost both times? They must be, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, no one's jumping out. Oh, Russell?
Oh yeah, Russell.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Russell. I think they're polar opposites in that sense, where Russell's
Yeah.
played but he's hated, whereas
Yeah.
Joe's loved but he just hasn't played. So
Yeah. But they both share that
yeah, I
that
guess
quality.
Amanda's definitely more of the middle ground between the two of them. She
Yeah.
actually played well her times that she played, and she was a lot more liked, and she
That's
actually got votes. So
yeah.
yeah,
That's what we do for the next captain season. It's Russell,
yeah.
Amanda, and Joe. It's
Oh, that
like
would be amazing.
the devious, the neutral, and the good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would
You
be
could,
pretty funny.
yeah, that would be hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, should we get
Oh
to the
man,
votes?
let's do it. We get to the
Yeah.
votes. Back to the live reunion.
Back to the live reunion. We get the votes, and we crown our champion.
Yeah, not too surprising who voted for who.
Nah.
Yeah. So yeah, Aubrey wins, and she also gets a car, which is pretty big.
Yeah. Let's get to the reunion where they announce all that. Yeah, that car curse. I don't think
the car curse has not been broken, Jeff. That's not how it works.
That is not how it works. Like, you have to win a car during the season.
Yeah.
And then, do you think they're going to bring back the car during the season now?
I reckon.
And just be like
I reckon they'll do it at some point. I
and
mean,
then the person who gets it is going to get
logic.
voted out.
This is the same logic as saying, like, if you're using this logic, then you could say the car curse was broken 25, 26 years ago when Amber got given a car on All Stars.
That's true, yeah. Exactly.
Like, she didn't win the car. She didn't win the challenge.
She won the
got
game.
a car, but she got given a car and she won the season. So
yeah,
in that sense, you could say the car curse was broken. So I'd say the car curse has not been broken.
No, I think that was just a way that the production could sneak in the fact that this car company, I can't even remember the car company that she got.
No,
but
neither.
That's the sponsored car company for Survivor, just like Corona beer is the sponsored beer for
And Sia is the sponsored celebrity.
Yeah. The car curse. Yeah, it was it was pretty evident that that Sari was going to win that.
Yeah, I think so. And as soon as there was a fan favorite vote, we're like, okay, we know who this is going to,
yeah,
and obviously
Sari.
very well deserved too,
Well
because
deserved.
she was
So well deserved.
probably, I'd say that she was the most entertaining player to watch this season.
And she was like probably one of the biggest, like apart from the past winners, she was like the biggest target,
Yeah, exactly.
or if one of.
Yeah,
And she made it so far out.
I know
Sixth
she did
place
amazing. Sixth place is crazy.
is crazy when you
Yeah,
think about it. But man, what a good season! What a good cast! I
yeah, it
so hope
was a
they
good
do.
cast. I mean,
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it was a good season, but it was definitely a good cast.
it had good moments in the
It did. It
season.
had a lot of good moments, but also had a lot of very questionable
I
moments.
know the Blood Moon being three separate tribals was just like ridiculous. Like
I
you should
know.
have just done tribal after tribal after tribal with 17 people, then 16, and then 15. That would have been so crazy.
That would have been amazing. I would have loved that.
Yeah,
But
and
yeah,
then
no,
I
there
don't
were a
think they
lot of
should
good
have.
things.
Yeah,
Double
I
duos, I loved. I loved the double duos twist.
double duos was a good twist. That was fun.
Um,
Um,
yeah,
I loved the fact that they like did flashbacks to all the different
yeah,
seasons.
I liked that
I
as well.
I, I still think that opening 10 minutes of like the first episode was like it
I
gave me
think
chills.
that
I've
was
watched
still a
that like three or
highlight of
four
the
times.
season.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That was such a good like montage. All the
yeah,
montages that you guys have done
yeah,
have been like so good. The
yeah.
editing's been great.
Editing's been amazing for the most part. We can
Yeah,
exclude the Zach Brown episode from that statement, but
and the fact that they spoiled the show
oh yeah,
in the
well that
final
that wasn't the
episode.
edit. That was
No,
less the editing, more just the
yeah,
timing of
yeah, that was the live
the
cutting.
announcement. Yeah, exactly.
That was the technical director who was just like, and go.
Yeah, so
Wait,
that's
wait.
pretty funny.
Man,
Oh man, I still can't believe that happened.
I
Hilarious.
know. Well,
Yeah,
yeah. Just speaking as someone who's like works in live production and stuff like that, I was just thinking about like, oh man, who fucked up there? Who who messed
yeah,
the job up there? Just thinking about all the different roles that go into that kind of production and
yeah,
stuff, and who is getting yelled at now? Oh,
yeah.
that's got to
Oh
feel
man.
so bad. That's so rough. Yeah.
Oh well.
And then
We get a sneak peek for 51.
we do, yeah, we do. Open era.
Open era. What do you think about that?
Well, the way it was framed is that every twist is available to be used. I think
Yep.
not when they first said it, I was like, wait, is every twist in the
Yeah.
game? But I think it just means that every twist is going to be available to be used, which I don't know how I feel about the super idol coming back into the game. I don't really want to see that ever again.
No, I mean there's a lot of twists I don't want to see, but I think for the most part I'm actually kind of excited for it
Yeah,
in the sense that just kind of anything can happen and I feel like they kind of have what's the word? Have sort of a pass to kind of use any twist or advantage. Like some twists that they've done in the past are so dumb, like the Outcast twist or Edge of Extinction or stuff like that.
yeah.
Um, but the fact that I think the thing I'm most excited for is the fact that each season's going to be very different, whereas all
Yeah,
the 40s were just kind of the same copy pasted season that I don't think is
especially
going to be a thing in the 50s.
yeah, yeah. That it was copy paste in the fact that they like shoot two in a row, and so like 40 and 41 looked very similar to each other, and 42 and 43 looked really similar to each other.
Yeah,
Um, and they were like trialing out a whole new
yeah,
things and
yeah,
trying to
they
figure out
were.
the new format of a 26-day format.
Hmm.
So you got to kind of give them a little bit of grace there. But yeah, I think
Yeah,
that was
but
like the
five
right
years of that,
response.
like
Yeah,
you can do kind of you can test it out for like the first 4 seasons or so, but
yeah,
by
yeah,
45, when the reception from 41 to 44 was not that great,
yeah.
you
Why are we
think
doing
that'd
three
change.
tribes into this? And
Exactly, yeah.
yeah, my only fear with this 51 is that like every single week there's going to be a tribe swap, and you're never
Yeah,
going to be able to
I
get
don't like
like
that.
footing
But
because I
yeah.
yeah I do yeah it's going to be so much more luck based if they do it that way. But if they do it in a way that's like are we still only going to do like 3 or 4 twists every season, but you're just not going to know what it is? Like maybe it is Blood Moon, or maybe it's just like a tribe swap, or maybe there's Exile Island
Yep.
this season, and then there's not Exile Island next season and stuff like that. But yeah,
Honestly, I think that it's basically the same as what they've had because if you think about it, they've always had every twist available to
I
use
know
in a
that's the
season.
thing.
Like it's not nothing's actually been changed except for the fact that they've announced it. So now they can't just do the same thing every season. I think that's really the only difference.
Yeah, is that they're saying that 51 is not going to look like 52.
I think so. And
Yeah.
if it does, that's going to be very, very disappointing. But
Well,
I don't
that'll
think
be
that's going
like
to
an
be the case.
indictment. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But yeah, I think
When we
I
saw,
am excited for it. I'm very excited, and I hope there's going to be some more returnee seasons too. Obviously, because
yeah,
we just haven't had enough of them, and this was it was just such a breath of fresh air.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Um, the one quote that I heard in the little teaser that kind of piqued my interest is that one person was just like, "We haven't done this. You've got to go back to the aughts, like the single digits." And I was trying to think
Mm.
about like what is he trying to talk about there that hasn't been done since the single digits.
Well, the one thing that comes to mind for me is the Outcast twist from Seven Pearl Islands,
What is the outcast twist?
when I think it was after 6 people got voted out, they brought them all back in a new outcast tribe, and then they had a challenge, and then up to
Ah.
2 of them got to come back into the game, which at the time was Lil and that other guy. Um,
Oh yeah,
it was not that good of a twist. It kind of ended up working out all right because the people that came back were kind of good TV. But in
yeah,
terms of the twist itself, it was just a terrible twist. So they could be talking about that,
yeah.
but they could be
I
talking about maybe not Palau because that was season 10, right? Yes,
um
Palau was season 10. That's not the aughts. So I'm thinking about maybe how they have like a schoolyard pick right at the start.
yeah, I was thinking that too. Is that they
That's
both
Palau
start
though.
on the yeah they both start on the same beach, but I mean
Yeah,
that guy probably didn't might not know exactly what season he's
that's
talking
true.
about,
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
a good
So like,
point.
but I was just like I was thinking about stuff that kind of has only really happened once or twice and hasn't happened in a really long time, and
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that
yeah,
comes to mind for me there is the Outcast twist. That's the only
right,
thing I can really think of. Or maybe even just the twist of the Pearl Islands where they get to go and they get given money and they get to go buy a bunch of stuff at the start of the game. That could be fun, but I don't
yeah,
think they'll do that.
yeah, especially because we see them jumping off the boat and having to
Yeah.
grab what they can grab.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe they do an Amazon twist where they split guys, girls, but again, they've done
yeah,
that and again later on, so I don't think so.
yeah.
What other seasons were there that they kind of did stuff differently? Borneo, obviously, nothing
Uh,
different happened because it was the first season.
yeah, Australian
Australia, not really
Outback.
anything happened.
Uh,
Africa, I can't think of
yeah,
anything.
I can't. I don't think no, I've seen Africa, but
Yes, but
um,
I have not seen it in a long time.
yeah, no, neither. What's after Africa?
Was that Vesepia's season?
Oh, I
Forget what
haven't
it's
seen that
called.
one. Yeah,
I
and
don't think
then
anything out of the ordinary happened in that one.
they
Um,
split into sexes, didn't they? With the Chris Doherty.
that was
Um,
Vanuatu. I think that was season 9,
oh, okay.
Vanuatu.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what the other season was for.
Oh, it would have been Boston's Rob's first season,
Yeah,
which I
that was
haven't actually.
Vesepia's season. Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah, if it's a season, and then 8 was All Stars, obviously.
yeah. What was six?
So it was
What were 5
7.
and 6? 7 was Pearl Islands. What were
Would
5
have
and
been.
6? I know one of
Uh,
them was Amazon, and the only thing I can really think of for Amazon was splitting into guys and girls. But I can't think of what the other one was. What was the other? Oh,
um,
Thailand, obviously. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Thailand.
Thailand's yeah. They're not. I don't think they're going to do much from Thailand.
No, they're never going to bring that back.
No.
Um,
Yeah. Well, that's the only thing I can think of. I feel like the only season from the kind of aughts was
yeah,
Pearl Islands that kind of had
Pearl
twists on
Islands.
it.
Yeah,
So yeah, maybe it's the Outcast twist.
Yeah, all the schoolyard pick, and he just got it wrong.
Yeah, that's another thing. We don't have to kind of take what he says for gospel. He
No,
might
no.
not be right. So, yeah. Well,
And
if he
I
is
just
right,
remember,
then I reckon that's it.
yeah,
That's what we're seeing.
yeah. Because it can't be like grab what you can off this boat, because that's happened
Yeah,
multiple
exactly.
times.
Mm.
But yeah, full new cast. Hopefully we're going to get some returning seasons. Do you want to hear some rumors that I've heard?
I'd love to.
I've heard that we're getting Blood vs. Water 3.
Oh, I would love a Blood vs. Water 3 because I feel like there's
Yeah,
so many people who have said they're only going to come back if it's a Blood vs. Water season.
yeah.
Mainly
I've heard that.
Genevieve.
Yeah, I've heard that apparently it's people that like missed out on 50, who are like
Ah, okay, that makes
cut,
sense. Yeah, that makes
just
a lot
cut
of
from
sense.
50. Yeah,
All right, who would that
but
be then? Who do you reckon?
I think
Um,
I think
Jerry?
yeah, Jerry, Amanda,
Yeah.
um, I
I
think
don't know who else
Rome.
was cut. Rome? Surely
Yeah,
not.
I've seen a like he posted something where he posted like a letter where Jeff was like, "You're not coming on, but thanks for making it this far." So I think he was in the running for a long time.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Um, yeah. I
he
mean,
was
who
definitely an
else?
impressionable player. He was not a good player, but
No. What
he
about
was
Dom?
definitely. Yeah, Dom could come back. I don't actually know who else made it like really
Yeah, I don't
far
really know too much
apart
about the
from
50
Jerry.
casting process. Yeah, Jerry was the name that I know got
Oh,
very close.
Kelly Wentworth, I think, was really
Ah, yeah.
far in the process.
Ah, yeah.
But yeah, she's already played on a Blood vs.
Re-
Water, no?
Um,
With her dad?
yes,
Isn't that
that's right.
where they
Yeah, she
start?
did. She did play
She
with her
started?
dad. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But I was listening to the podcast that Tyson put out, and his inside scoop was that you're going to get a returning season every 4 seasons.
Oh, I would love that. That sounds
Yeah.
very unlikely, but if
Yeah.
that's true, that is amazing.
I think maybe he said every like 2 to 3 year cycles, so every 4 to 6 seasons,
Ah, yeah.
it's going to be one returning season, which could still be
Mm.
like a fan's favorites or something like that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. As long as there's some returnees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be
Oh,
interested to see if they
cool.
do like a Blood vs. Water season, because they've done that twist twice, and the person who's won both those games had the same story. It was like the people who lost their blood first
Yep.
banded together and became
Yeah.
the dominant powerhouse because they
Yep.
had nothing to lose. Whereas the
Yeah.
other people were like tied to this one player, and it was obvious. So
Yeah. Well, we know that that's not always going to be the case in a Blood vs. Water season because we've seen this in Australian Survivor, where
all right,
the last duo left, one of them ended up winning it because they just like
cleaned up.
dominated the
Oh,
entire
okay,
game the whole
interesting.
time. So
I haven't seen that Blood vs. Water season. So
it's one of the worst Australian Survivor seasons. So I wouldn't put it at the top of your list. It's got Sandra in it.
oh, okay.
Um,
Oh yeah. I remember watching. Yeah, Sandra's daughter
yeah,
plays in a season. I remember watching one, maybe her second time around.
yeah, it would have been Heroes vs Villains.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah,
With old George.
Yeah.
George.
Oh, I guess get some Australians on the US Survivor. That would be
That would be
amazing.
cool. That would be cool if they did do that. Yeah. How many more seasons do you reckon Jeff's got in him?
Ooh. I'm gonna say, how old is Jeff? Let me look this up real quick.
I want to say like
Jeff Probst.
53. I want to say
He
53.
is a bit older than that. He's 64.
Oh, okay, 64. Right. Oh, damn. He held that thing up for a long time for a
He
64-year-old.
did.
God damn.
Well, to be fair, he was probably 63 at the time. But yeah. I reckon he could go to 75. I could see him, because what's that? 25 more seasons.
So
That'll bring
12.
him to just under 80.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite that long.
Maybe.
No,
I don't know.
I could see it though.
He's 65?
He's in good shape. He's 64. So
64.
yeah.
Oh my god, the retirement age in New Zealand is 65. So, but yeah, but I don't know. People work in the entertainment industry for a very long time.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood, a film director, has just retired at 96. So you can go forever,
Exactly. Maybe he'll go to 100.
maybe.
He won't
But
go to
yeah,
100. There's no way he'll go to 100.
do you think if he does retire that they'll give it to Jonathon from Australian Survivor, their first their host?
Probably not. I'd like them to,
Yeah,
but I
he's a
feel
pretty good
like
host,
by that
and
point,
he's
I
out of
feel
a
like
job now. So
exactly. Yeah, well, by that point, I'm sure he'll have fallen into something else. So who
yeah,
knows?
I'm sure if Survivor calls though, you'd say yeah, I'm
That's
gonna do
true.
that.
That is very true. But who knows?
How
Maybe
old
he'll
is
be
he?
back in Australian Survivor. Oh, he's very young.
Yeah, that's true.
Jonathon, yeah, he is 56. Okay, he's not that young. He's 8 years
Okay,
younger than Jeff.
no, I don't think they're gonna give it to him then.
No.
No, I think they're gonna give it to like a 35-year-old, 40-year-old, maybe.
Do you reckon they'd
I
give
don't
it
know.
to a past player?
Nah, I don't think they will. If they give it
What
to a
if what
past
if it was
player,
someone who had like experience with that type of thing, like someone like Sam from 47?
yeah, Sam or Savannah
Yeah,
or
Savannah would be good.
I know we were talking about this earlier in the season. I threw out Kyle, and I think Kyle would
Kyle
be
would be
really good.
good. Kyle would be a
Yeah,
very good pick, actually.
yeah,
Kyle would be like a David from Australian Survivor pick.
yeah.
Like you get one of the greats in
I
who's won it
think you. I
before.
think if you had to give it to someone, you would have to give it to someone who's young who has won, because then they wouldn't have any
I
like
think so, yeah.
inclination to be like they have to like close their story really.
Exactly, yeah.
Which yeah, I think Kyle was kind of like hits all of the right boxes there and
Yeah.
stuff.
Or
So
I still think Kyle will play again. I think he's one
yeah,
of the locks from this season who could come back at some point.
yeah.
So yeah.
Should we have a look at this these people? Who's going to come back?
Oh, should we go through
Aubrey.
everyone one by one and
Yeah.
say the
Sh-
chances that they'll come back?
okay.
Starting from Jenna.
Starting from Jenna.
Yep.
Jenna's never coming back.
No, Jenna's not coming back, I don't think. Kyle, I think,
Kyle?
definitely will.
Yeah. I think Kyle's a definite. I think Savannah is a maybe to definite.
I'd say she's a probable. She'll
Yeah,
probably
probable.
come back.
Yeah, probable. That's a good way to put it.
Q will definitely come back.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
Angelina, probably not.
No, I don't think so.
Charlie, maybe.
Nah, I don't think so.
I think he could. I don't think
Yeah,
it's. I'd say it's kind of 50-50. I'd say I'd put him in a maybe.
a maybe. Yeah,
Yeah.
not probable, but maybe.
Not probable, but not probably not either. I'd say he's a maybe. Genevieve, I'd say probably
definitely.
if she wants
Yeah.
to.
Well, she just got so screwed this season that I
She
feel
did,
like
yeah.
if they didn't have that twist, she would have had 2 idols.
Exactly, yeah.
That's crazy.
Like I think the facts that her and Kyle probably played 2 of the best games this season, and they just
Yeah,
made it so they did not make
Sure.
it far at all.
yeah.
Yeah.
Colby,
No.
Camilla,
Camilla,
maybe.
yeah, maybe. I'd say probably not,
Yeah.
but maybe.
D.
More likely than Angelina, but less likely than Charlie, I reckon. D,
Yeah.
I'd say maybe. I could see D coming back.
Yeah, I would say maybe to probable. She's
Yeah,
definitely like
I think so
one of the
too.
faces of New Era Survivor.
Yeah, exactly.
I think she would come back in the same way as like Tony has played like 3 or 4 times, and Sandra keeps popping up every now and then. Like these winners
Yeah.
will always kind of come
Exactly,
back
yeah.
in.
That's a good point.
And she's like, she's on the challenge too, so
That's true,
I
yeah.
think she's going to be like in the zeitgeist of reality TV. So
Yeah.
I feel like we could see
Yeah.
her. Chrissy, nah,
No.
no, I don't think Chrissy. Coach, I would say no.
Yeah, I'd say no as well.
Maybe.
I'd say
like
probably not for Coach.
Yeah,
But not
probably
definitely not.
Yeah. I think that's a good place to put him.
Yeah.
I think it's the same thing with Christian too.
I think Christian's a bit more likely, but again, probably not.
Yeah. Stephanie,
Definitely no, I don't think
nah.
so. Emily,
Emily,
maybe. I can
yeah.
see her maybe
She's.
coming back.
I know that she said that she's never coming back, but
Oh, really?
yeah, but
I
yeah,
guess people change
you're
their
saying that
minds after a
now.
couple
Yeah,
of years. Yeah.
yeah, you're saying that now. Aussie,
Aussie, I can genuinely see him coming back.
yeah, especially now that he's got
I'd
that
say
t-shirt.
maybe to probably. Yeah.
If he comes back, do you reckon he wears that t-shirt?
I reckon
He got to.
he has to.
It's a shame they didn't
Yeah.
make it into a camo t-shirt, and then they would have
True.
definitely where they went plain black because they couldn't spend any more budget.
Yeah. Oh man.
What about
They
Rick?
spent all their budget on Aubrey's car.
Yeah,
Rick,
but that
I
was
think
free.
definitely. I think he can't have this big of a moment in this season and then not come back later on. So I think Rick's a definite.
Especially because he's only a two-term player now, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Like he's played as much as Kyle or as
Q.
your Q or Rizzo. Yeah, like yeah, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Sri.
I'd say no. I don't think she'll
Yeah,
be back. I mean, it's a maybe again, but I don't
I
think
think
so.
maybe like we're coaches. I don't think so, just because there's so
Yeah.
many other players that would be good. But yeah,
Yeah.
Tiffany. I
Tiffany,
think
definitely. Yeah.
Rizzo,
Rizzo,
definitely.
definitely. Joe, probably.
Yeah, Joe, probably. Jonathan,
I'd say definitely for Jonathon. I feel like he made
definitely.
such a mark this season.
Yeah, he
Like
definitely was like
he
more of
came
a
out of the
voice.
season as an absolute like powerhouse.
Yeah,
And I think he is viewed very differently now to how he was at the end of
yeah,
last season.
yeah. That's true.
Yeah, and then I'd say Aubrey definitely not. I
Yeah,
think her
definitely not.
story has come to a close.
Yeah, yeah. I think if she comes back now, it's a tarnish on her like credibility and stuff. She could
Unless she
probably only
wins
come
again.
back. Well, I feel like she can only really come back for an all winners season again, but they're
That's
not going to
true,
do that.
actually. Yeah, yeah. Maybe
But
she comes back for an all-winners season
I
with
don't think they're
Michelle.
going to do that. Yeah, with Michelle. And they get to the final two, and then Ty wins.
They get the final two, and Joe's there after winning 45, and Joe wins, and he becomes the third two-time winner.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
No, I
man,
don't think they're ever going to do an all winners season again.
I think they will. I think it
Do
might
you
be a
think
long
so?
way away, but I think that could happen.
Winners of War 2.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
we've got a lot of new winners out of this new era. Mainly,
that's
I feel
true.
like Kyle and D.
Yeah,
Um,
Kyle
but
D,
even like Jam
Marianne.
Jam's been on other stuff.
Yeah, Jam Jam's a
Um,
good
I don't
crack.
know if any of the other winners have been, but I mean, obviously
Gabler.
Savannah's been back. I'm happy to not see Gabler again.
Same. Same.
But honestly, the rest of them, I feel like,
Yeah,
yeah, Rachel obviously will be great to see come back,
yeah.
and even some of the winners that we didn't see on Winners at War, I feel like will be
Yeah.
good. Like Chris, I feel like will be great on another season.
Chris Underwood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mike Holloway.
Mike.
Um,
That'd be good. Yeah,
trying
Mike.
to think who
I think
else.
Mike was he was like gonna be on Winners of War, and then someone came in and took his spot. I can't
I
remember who,
see.
but he was like the one that was cut.
Ah, Todd
Wendell.
would be good. Wendell, yeah,
Yeah,
Wendell's always good. Oh, I want to see Dom back, eh? I really
yeah,
want to see
Dom.
Dom back.
Yeah,
Get a
yeah,
duos season. Have Dom and Wendell there.
yeah. I just don't know how you can do a duo season. Same with like rivals. Like I don't know how you can do that in the game structure that's this.
I mean, I think it
But
works. I think just have themed tribes at the start. That's all you need to really do.
so like your enemy is on the other tribe.
I think if it's rivals, you do enemy on the other tribe. But if it's duos, have the duo on your tribe. And it's just 2 tribes of 5 duos, basically.
Right. Okay.
Um,
So 20 players.
but then I don't know how many like good duos there are. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
there's a few. There's Dom and Wendell, obviously, is probably the face of Survivor duos.
I feel like if you do a Dom and Wendell season again, you do them as team captains and they're separate teams.
That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, I'd like that a lot. Dom
Yeah.
Wendell as team captains.
Yeah.
That could be cool, actually. And
I
then
mean,
you got
Wendell would be
rivals.
going.
Rivals will always be good because there's always a lot of rivals.
There are, yeah. But then how would that work when they're like not on your team? I guess you just do a tribe swap after like two episodes, and then your
Yeah.
rival could be on your team.
Yep, exactly. Or just
Yeah.
have the challenges, have the early challenges be like kind of one-on-one showdowns like they had
Oh,
early on.
yeah,
That would be great.
yeah.
I'd love
With
that.
the sandbag where they've got to do it, man. Oh
Yeah,
man, are there any challenges you wish you saw this season?
so many.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
just
that running in the water. I wish we saw that.
I know it's a good challenge.
That's such a good challenge.
It's just a good challenge. I mean, it's honestly, it's not the best challenge, but it's a good one. It's because it's one of those ones that as soon as one team starts winning, you know they've won.
Yeah, that's true.
It is fun to watch. It's very fun. I just like any challenge where you're just like completely tiring people out
100%.
and
Because
pushing them to their limits.
That's the thing that you got to do with this 26-day season. Because we're never
Exactly,
going back
yeah.
to like longer, but we can make them more tired and like make it so much more harder of a game.
Yep. Exactly.
But yeah. Well, any
Yeah.
closing thoughts for 50?
Don't think so. I think
No, I think we've
done
said
with
it all.
that. Let's move on to the next one.
Yeah. Well, we'll be
It was
back.
it was
I think we'll...
I'm glad we had a returnee season. Finally,
Yeah, me
that's what
too.
I'll say about 50. It was
And that
nice
we
to
had a
see some old faces.
reunion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the reunion, even though reunion wasn't that involved,
Great. Yeah.
it was good to have it.
Yeah. Apparently they were
yeah.
going to go to a shot of like all the past winners, but because they screwed up, they ran out of time.
That's so funny.
Yeah, because they had to come back and Jeff had to kind of like talk to
Yeah,
them about
he had to
what
explain.
had happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, well.
we were going to hear from all the winners or get a shot of them, but we didn't.
Oh well.
Oh well.
It is what
Well,
it is.
It is what it is. Well, we'll be back. I think me and
We'll
Claude
be
like to
back.
talk about Survivor during the off season too. We've got a lot of
Yep.
ideas for things little games we can play in this off season, and we'll probably talk about 51, no doubt. I mean, my fandom for this goddamn show is not going to go, so I can't unscratch
at
that
all.
itch. No.
Yeah. I mean, 51's not too far away now, is it? It's what,
No.
September? It's only a few more months.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. But yeah. Thanks, Claude, for walking through this 50 with me. It has been
It's
fun
okay.
to like
It's been very
revisit
fun.
all the past seasons and culminating in this big
Yep.
season. And
Yeah, well, that's the beauty of
Yeah.
a returning season, right? We can actually talk about past seasons without going off topic because there's always some connection.
yeah, there is. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Cool.
Sweet.
All right. Thanks, Ethan.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Claude.